more volume at the back.
We are going to call on the presence of God. So we are going to ask Reverend Sister Anne Gazegu to lead us in the opening prayer. Sister Anne, please. We shall remain seated during the prayer. Thank you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Glory be to the Father, to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. As it was in the beginning, is now, and ever shall be, world without end. Amen. God our Father, we thank you for the gift of this beautiful day. We thank you for the gift of our lives. We thank you for bringing us together as one family. Thank you for bringing to us our First Lady, Fatima Jabbe. Thank you for this program today. We ask you, O Lord, to bless her and bless all her endeavors. And as she has joined us today, we ask you, Lord, that all we are going to do, Lord, begins in you and ends in you. This prayer we ask through Christ our Lord. Amen. We also ask our Mother Mary, who loves us, to continue interceding for us as we pray. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed are you among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you very much, Sister Anne. We're going to have a welcome address by myself, Sister Benita Su, Principal of the Holy Rosary Senior Secondary School. Your Excellency, we are very privileged to have you in our midst. We are happy that amongst all girls in Sierra Leone, you chose the girls of the Holy Rosary Secondary School, Kenema. We know that the program you have come for, you would have loved to have the girls of the junior school here. But because it is something that has to do with age group, the senior girls were chosen. We feel privileged. But we didn't let them go unnoticed. We invited the acting vice principal to be here and be a part of this program so that the school is here in unison. We thank you for choosing us. We thank you for always thinking of the girl child. We hear a lot about your programs. We read a lot about the works you're doing in Sierra Leone, and we appreciate you very much. Often, I use you as an example to motivate my girls. We tell them, you see Fatima Jabbe, Her Excellency, do you want to be like her? And they say, yes, sister. And I say, if you want to be like her, then you must study. You must take your education seriously. Then tomorrow you will be like her and better. So thank you for being a motivation to our young girls. Thank you for telling a new story in Sierra Leone. We are very happy. We can never tell you enough. I, for one, I've always looked forward to the day I'll meet you face to face. And today I've been honored. So, somebody will say, oh, sister is principal. Oh, sister is a reverend sister. Why would she be looking? I've been looking out for you. I am happy to be with you. Ladies, I'm very happy and honored to be talking to Her Excellency. And I pray that one day I will come to talk to you as the First Lady of Sierra Leone. We are very happy to have you. Auntie Hawa said, oh sister, it's short notice, we are going to Yagba again. I say, haste now for the money, Yagba no the dog. Haste now for the First Lady, we're ready for the Yagba. We've been on our toes, but we did so happily. Thank you for coming. And never think that any notice is short. Always be there to come, and we are always there to receive you. Thank you so much. I continuously say, I am very happy to see somebody who thinks of the girl child. My congregation, the Missionary Sisters of the Holy Rosary, Our main focus is the girl child. And that is why everywhere we go, we think of girls' schools. It's not because we don't think of the boy, but our founder always said, to educate a young girl is to educate a nation, is to bring the faith, to bring God amongst the people. Therefore, we focus on the education of the girl child. We focus on Mami and Pikin well body. That is why we have maternities more than hospitals. So, your vision as First Lady ties a lot with the vision of my congregation. And I'm happy to be meeting you today. And Sister Anne, who is here also, is a member of that congregation. So we are happy to have you. And Holy Rosary Secondary School Kenema is so linked to your vision. So we are one with you. Thank you very much. And we pray that your stay in HRSS, though brief, is going to be memorable, is going to be remarkable, and it will create a new bond, a unity between HRSS and the State House. I know before when you came here, the Rosarians made you a Rosarian. So today, you are not just coming as the First Lady, you are coming as a Rosarian. Let's give her a round of applause. Rosarian among us, Her Excellency, Madam Fatima Jabbe. I could talk for the next 1 hour, and I know you'll be ready to listen. So I'm going to cut it short. We know that wherever you go, you make a mark. And we have been so happy to hear that you are coming, because we are longing for a moment when we'll interface with you to see that you can make a mark in our school. I see a lot of things here. You have saved my pocket and you saved the school coffers, because so often I have to buy pads for the girls. When they are surprised by their menstrual period, then they come to me, sister, I'm in trouble. And you see their hand this way. So we have to give them pads. And recently, the Free Quality Education gave us some pads. And we were so happy. That was going to relieve our problems. But the SS ones were not part of that supply. So when we heard yesterday that your program is linked with something to do with the wellness of the girl child and keeping her in school, I felt elated, because so often our girls stay at home because they are menstruating. I say to them, menstruation is not a sickness. Rather, women go to the hospital to get a doctor, get them to menstruate. So if you are menstruating, you are very healthy, and you should bluff and thank God for it. So I'm happy that you are joining us to keep the girls in school, and you've chosen HRSS and all-girls school as your first point of call. Thank you very much. Now, apart from keeping the girls in school, we are appealing to your good governance to help us. As you can see, we are sitting here in an open pavilion. And as you can rightly see, it looks like an uncompleted building. It isn't. Rather, it's a destroyed building. We had a beautiful pavilion raised here. And the eve of our Golden Jubilee as a school, we had a storm, and the storm took it down. And in order to keep the place safe for the girls, we had to complete the destruction so that no girl will be harmed. We also have these beautiful ladies coming out to eat, and they sit on the grass, they sit on the field, they sit on this open pavilion to eat. They are scorched by the sun, and you know how the sun in Kenema can be very hot at 12 o'clock. So we'll be grateful if you can help us see that this pavilion is re-erected. If the girls can get a canteen where they can sit, call it an open barrel, call it anything, a place they can sit and be comfortable to eat during lunch break and feel relaxed rather than feel tense and pressurized, rushing back to class. Because since they don't have a place to eat, they are forever rushing with food to class. And I tell them, like, ladies, you will not take food to your bedroom. You will not take food to your office. You will keep the office for office work, your bedroom for sleeping, and your dining room for eating. And I'm saying what I'm not doing. So I'm begging on you. We are begging on you to help us do what we say and ask the girls to do what we do, not do what we say. Because teaching is by example. So I pray that your coming year will put smiles on our faces as administrators, as staff, and as pupils. Thank you very much. And I thank all those who have made it a point of duty to come with you. And I'm so happy to see so many women in your entourage, because often the men are what we see. So I'm happy to see women today. Ladies, thank you for coming, and thank you for putting women on the map. May God bless you. Your Excellency, thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you, sir. I continue as mistress of ceremony. We shall have statements, and there are some people who have come with Her Excellency who would probably want to say one or two words. I don't know how many of them, whether one or two. Okay, we have two there.
Excellency, the First Lady, the Principal, women, and associates. People, so good morning. Good morning. I am Mrs. Margaret Samba, the CEO of the Madam Fatima Jabbe Foundation. We are here this morning to talk to do the distribution of prize. The foundation is a non-governmental organization, non-profitable. It has been in existence since 2014 in the UK and now in Sierra Leone. We've been going around the country since 2014 doing distributions to hospitals and the less privileged in the country. The foundation is also engaging advocacy through rape, sexual-based violence, early child marriage, and teenage pregnancy. Today, we are here since 2019. The First Lady launched the free sanitary pads for you girls. We've been going around the country nationwide on the campaign of Answer for Girls. As we all know, menstruation is a problem or a barrier for girls not coming to school. So Our Excellency, through the Madam Fatima Jabbe Foundation, see your constraints and decide to give you free sanitary pads. So that will not make you to be absent from school or not come to school. In distributing these pads, we are encouraging you girls. It's going to last for a year, and we encourage you, as you take home this pad, to sit back, reflect on the personal hygiene. You think, when is my menses going to happen? You go through all, discuss with yourself, and know that the pad is very important. We're just giving the free sanitary pads to USS students because it's deemed it fit that you should have it. On that note, I say thank you to you all.
Thank you, Madam Samba.
Good morning. I'm one of you guys. Good morning. I'm so happy to be here this morning. My name is Princess Bioduba. I just want us to take 1 minute of silence for our finest principal that passed away last week, Madam Teresa Sandi. And may her soul rest in peace, and let perpetual light shine upon her. It's a privilege for you guys to be chosen to have this free sanitary pads. And I know that HRSS is a great school, and you make a very good use of it, right? Yes. And I pray that as you continue to use this, you are not just using it and forget about it. You are using this so that you will be comfortable, so that you will not go out and ask men to buy pads for you. Because if it's given to you free, you should stay in school. And you should be punctual. You should be in school always. Because we raise great women of kenema and for the nation. So I just want to implore you and encourage you that you stay in school and be great mothers, right? So do you promise me that you'll stay in school? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so thank you very much.
That is a Rosarian speaking. Can we give her an extra? You see that Rosarians, wherever they go, they make a mark, right? Yes. So just emulate and do Excellency, it's the time for us to hear from you.
Good morning, ladies. Even with the mic is ready.
Okay, I'm going to hold this for you.
You give me a mic when it's ready. Don't give me a mic when it's ready.
Volume.
Hello. Good morning.
Hey. Volume. 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 Louder.
Good morning, ladies. I am so pleased to be here. Let me start first by saying good morning to the principal, to all the staffs here, and to you wonderful girls. I am very happy to be here again this morning to distribute something to you that is very, very important. I know most of you are here not only to get your own pad, but you wanted to see my face, so that's... Me too, I'm here because I wanted to see your faces. And I'm very happy that you've given me the opportunity this morning to come and share the morning with you. Even when I was sleeping, I dreamt I was running around this field with you guys. Wow. Yes? So which means the next time you have your sport, I'm going to be here and run with you. You know, when you go to a school, the way you are able to identify that school, you know, is the way they behave in assembly. So if you're a lady and the school is a proper ladies' school, everybody will keep quiet and they will do this fast, because as I'm standing here, I really don't want you to be under the sun. I want you guys to leave because, you know, I know we want sun in Africa for vitamin D, but too much vitamin D also will make you black. So, and I know say you don't want for burn your skin, right? Now we're here this morning. We're here to talk about issues that I know you girls don't like to talk about, or for some reason you don't want to talk about. Today I'm here to talk about two things: sex, menstruation. Now I say sex, everybody is looking like, hello. I am talking about sex because it is very important right now. It is okay to have sex, but there is a right time to have sex. You do not have sex when you are actually acquiring your education. You don't have sex when you are supposed to be empowering yourself. Us women, we are very disadvantaged in many forms. And when you are not educated, that's another trouble. Because before, when a man married you, they married you knowing full well that you can cook, you can clean house, you are able to take care of a baby, then they will manage you. But if you can't read, and you are not able to bring anything back to the home, that man end up having a girlfriend. So every day you go to fetch. You know why? Because the girlfriend has what you don't have: education.
So if you don't want your man to be on the street looking for educated woman, empower yourself so that they don't play with you. When you are strong, no man plays with you. So don't rush into getting married. Because rushing into marriage, believe you me, 99.9% it fails. And for you girls, where they say, "Nami sugar daddy no more." And they talk on the you girls that always says, "Oh no, nothing not they happen, Nami sugar daddy." Now listen to me very well. You see those sugar daddy, those old men, old fools that walk in the street preying on young girls, they all have a daughter.
Tell them, tell them.
They all have a daughter. And they keep their daughters at home. They give them the best education. They have dogs in front of their gates protecting those girls. They have security if there is a need for them to have it, to make sure the girls are protected. Those are the same old fools that come around your school in cars and they try to pick you up to go and have sex with you. They are only destroying your future. They are not helping your future. So please, begin to identify when you see danger, run. Any old man who says to you, "I love you," is an old man who wants to destroy your future. Don't fall prey for the money. Money will come, but let the right money come. With your education and a good job, that money that will destroy you today, you will have it for the rest of your life through your education.
Sure.
So don't go around chasing money, because that will be the danger you put yourself in. Now the other one is, oh, Nami, high school sweetheart. You know, I'm saying this because these are researches that I've done, so I know exactly the reason why our girls become pregnant in school. Now, those young boys that you think they put their trousers here and you think it's fashion, it's not fashion, that's madness. Now, these boys, you see, as they come to your school here and say to you, "Sweetheart," they go to Islamic and they have another girlfriend there. They go to Methodist, they go to Ahmadiyya. Every school they have a girl like you. And they're looking for the weakest one. And if you're one of those weak ones, they play with you, and now guess what happens? They call you in those corners, or they call you at home after 6 o'clock. They take you in those dark rooms, and what do? They have sex with you. And now, girls, there is no time for you to be pregnant. When you have sex, you will be pregnant. Unprotected sex, you will be pregnant. So when a boy comes to you and say, "Oh no, this not the time where you go get belly," ask us if you're a scientist. So those boys, now when they let's talk about career, so you understand me fine. When they give you belly, you they get belly, you they drop out of school. Because no matter how belly woman strong, there is going to be a time when they get for drop out of school. Now when they drop out of school, what did they happen to the man? In the bobo, they continue with his school. They done his school. So by the time you get that, you born that kid, that if you're lucky, you not die along the process. You'll be lucky if you not die along the process. So you don't born, you hold picking in the school. By the time when you they ready, say, "Okay, me picking don't begin work up." They don't go college. By the time when you they say, "Let me self go begin for try for see what I do for myself." In done university. Now when you begin work out, you picking for going in house. It will lock gates before you because it is shame for let people they know say that in you belly. So girls, wise up. Wise up if you want your future to be better. Wise up and change your ways. Sanitary pads is just one thing. But I want my girls to love themselves and empower themselves. I want my girls to be proud and say, "Look, I am a girl and you will not touch me." I want my girls to understand the meaning of saying no. Because when you say no, Christmas sabi the word no. And when you say no, you should mean no. When sugar daddy come give you money, tell us go give you picking. We need to begin for shame them. And also right now while they talk, somebody go there on the way they talk, say now we you break down butter. I know exactly. You know why I know all of these things? I have a 17-year and a 14 and a 15-year-old girls. So I know. They know Chris tell me say you break down butter per man business, but I know where I say that clothes you know they wear and they say, mommy, you said if you don't wear this time. As you tell us say the tell when people they wear and they not be the rape picking them that day. In those days, your uncle is your uncle. Now your uncle, some of them are rapists. In those days, if you have problem at home, you run to your uncle to come and protect you, to come and talk to your father. Now the uncle that you will run to, or the uncle that you will go to for them to buy you school materials, for them to take care of your school, is the uncle that will want to have sex with you. So the world has changed, and you have to change with the world too. Before, if you are not educated and you are beautiful, believe you me, men will fall around for you. Now, if you are not educated, you are beautiful, they call you cargo. Because they'll play with you. And there is nothing bad. I keep saying to my ladies, me your Fatima Bio, me not a service provider, so me a petrol station of Cuba. Do you understand? Because if a woman gets dignity in themselves, if a woman you value, there is a time when you say, okay, this is a mistake. But when you now start to value who you are, that when you now start to understand what it means to be a woman, what it means to be a woman is you are a great person. It is only a woman that can be versatile. You give man 5 work right now, say you for do them all together, they're not savvy. But if you give woman 5 work duties then, say I want them all done in 1 hour. When you come in 1 hour, you go meet it, don't do all. That is the power God gave to us. We are versatile and we are creative. But then we also abuse ourselves. We also forget too quick. We've been fighting for gender equality from the day I was born. Me, I read this word gender equality. Up to today, we still don't have equality. Because we don't empower ourselves with education. We don't know when to say no. We don't know how powerful we are. When you wake up in the morning and you put on your uniform, you look at yourself in the mirror and say, I am the most beautiful girl in kenema, and if you don't believe me, dare me. Because you are. Nobody know they feed you. Nobody know they clothe you. It is your parents that does those things for you, I hope you. So why would you be a slave for anybody? When a man starts having sex with you, when they know they don't have the right to have sex with you, you become their sex slave. Because for any man that have sex with you, but they hide, and they don't want people to know, that's slavery. So when I say let's talk about sex, I want us to talk about sex because it is happening. And I don't want you to fake it because I know it is happening. If it's not happening, we will not have girls being pregnant in school. So before it happens to you, we will continue to let you understand how dangerous it is. The death rate in this country, the death rate, if you want to prove me wrong, go to the Kenema government hospital and sit, if they have a mortuary, sit by the mortuary. And now begin to count how many people die every day. And out of the people that dies every day, count how many kids like you die every day. And you know why? because they go there to deliver. They go there to have a baby. A child cannot have a baby. When you are pregnant as a child, for you to have a baby, you'll be very lucky to survive. Because the world we live today, it's called difficulties. So me, I'm talking to you about sex. Forget about sex now. Empower yourself with education, empower yourself with knowledge, and grow, and be a better person, and be the brighter example of this school. So that when you stood anywhere and open your mouth, let them say, this is the Holy School. Let people be proud of you. You be the ambassador for your school. Be the one that champions, anything that is happening in this community. Be the one that stands up and says, you know what, from my school, I am able to represent not only my school, but I can represent my district. Because while you represent your district, there comes the time when you'll be representing your country. If I ask you now, how many of you want to be First Lady? All the hands will come up. How many of you want to be First Lady? It's not an easy job, ladies. But I am praying for you all. I don't know how many presidents have to come before you all be First Ladies. Because maybe your money don't take them. Nobody take it. So maybe when Mother Beauty comes, the one that we get for camp. But until they say now, you see, this is where you want to empower yourself because we don't know who is coming after Mother Beauty. So you might be the lucky one. But listen, you can also be the president of this country. You can. There is nothing in the Sierra Leone Constitution that says a woman can't be a president. So you can be a president. Don't just limit yourself to First Lady. First Lady is not about makeup. First Lady also is about hard work and dedication to your people. But I want you to dare higher. I want you to dream bigger. And I want you to say, you know what? I can only be a First Lady if a man married me. Because that's the only way you can be a First Lady. If your husband is the president. Now, how about you dare to say, you know what? I want to be the president of this country. And then my husband will be the first gentleman. So you'll be making history. Aim high and do the best for yourself. If I now ask you people here, how many of you want to be teachers? I know the hand, I know they come up. How many of you want to be a teacher? You see? This is the problem. The teachers are the greatest people in the world. Teachers make presidents. Teachers make first ladies. Teachers make doctors. Teachers make everybody, everything, everyone that you see excel in life is because they have great teachers. And I'm saying to you, the way I walk here and you celebrate me and you clap, thinking that I'm your role model, I should not be your role model. Your teachers should be your role model. Because your teachers are with you every day. You see me maybe on TV, and then once in a year maybe in person. But your teacher is with you every day. Their sacrifice is so much to change you, to make you a better person. A role model should always be somebody that is with you, somebody that is changing your life, somebody that is empowering you. And you cannot have a better person or better people to be role models than your teachers. Start seeing your teachers as close as the God that you serve. Because even God says, after me, God, it's your parents. After parents are your teachers. Because it is only your teachers that will actually change your lives. You cannot be at home and expect to be an educated person. Not possible. So begin to see your teachers not only as teachers, but see your teachers as role models. Because they are your role models. If the principal that passed away wasn't a role model, I don't think Princess will stand there and even remember her. Because they will instill something in you that I can't. They will care for you more than I can't. You've been seeing your menstruation, it's them that you run to, not me. And even now, if you see your menstruation, you will still run to them. It won't be me because I will not be available for you. As much as you all want to be Fatima, which is a great thing, and that makes me love you people more, but I also want you people, because when you start to see your teachers as role models, you will value education. You will love education. You now have free quality education. We did not have that opportunity. You have buses. We did not. We walk. We will walk under the sun 3-4 hours to go to school and come back home. Now they're making things so easy for you people. So the best you can do is hold on to that and appreciate it and say, you know what? I am going to be the best that I can. And focus on that. Now I'm going to my sanitary pads. Because when I go to talk, say, this is my no can point business for you. This is the sanitary pads you are going to be having. In this pack, you have 120 pieces. And this 120 pieces will last you the whole year. So don't come and disturb principal again. Because again, you should know the dates. Every woman should be able to know the dates they see their menstruation. And if it's not the exact date, but 2 days before. So that 2 or 3 days before, have your pads in your school bag. Take 1 or 2 pieces, put them in your school bag and be ready. That is how you plan yourself. And that's the reason why we're giving it to you. We are not leaving it to the school, not because we don't trust the school. We want to give it to you so that you also take responsibility of your own hygiene. So you won't say, oh, the classroom be locked. Now the cupboard be locked. You are taking it home with you. Now you house it, they take her. So you should be able to know when you are supposed to see your menstruation. Now this will last you for the whole month. But for the whole year, sorry, it's for 12 months. The great thing about this part, your president, retired Brigadier Julius Madabio, he writes some inspiring words them pana. For just make let the girl picking and know say you are the most special creature in this country. The boys them special, but girls then get a special place in a heart. Now this is your pad. Now so it are. Una see it's sealenty. Una see the packets there. All sides sealenty. No side no open no. You know why they show now? Because una get forget the enemy of progress, they wait for can life and the pad. They don't put na social media 2019. From what I say I want pad for me girls them. Then me not begin put them black pad then na social media. Then say na here they bangi. I not give part yet. Now the first 10 this why they give part to una. If I been a give part 2019, I believe say this school for don't know, right? Yes. Because there is no way I give part in this country and not be it's not possible. So this is the first time, and you guys should count yourself very lucky. Because among all the schools in this country, you were priority. This is how the pad looks. Okay? Now on this, Madabio writes three quotes them day. And the last one, me write them actually to Madabio so that you will understand the importance of this. So this is for you girls. Your president says tomorrow belongs to those who are educated today. Your tomorrow can only be brighter if you allow education to be the center of your life today. So this is really, before you use them, but always, every time you foresee your menstruation, when you take them, pull them and say, "La, just read waiting the right man." Yeah? The second one says, marriage my choice, education my right. A choice where you go make, but education, that one day your human right. And the reason why Mother BOC I'm very important for make sure say no reason not the way picking for say at the Sedona house anymore. You have to go to school. So education is your right. Now that make it don't give you your right because it is your right. But if you say, oh, this time me party, you don't go married. Now in choice. Now in choice because if you don't want to let them force you for any kind marriage, you will run force, you can't tell the principal. And the principal no say, in first duty, now forget the police involved. Because there is a law where say, picking, nobody not for force picking for go married in this country. But maybe you don't know the law. There is a law. No picking, they're not for force them for go per married in this country. No picking. So marriage, my choice, education, my right. Now the next one where Mother Bill say, united against rape. They ask una say, it affects for let them rapists them, law catch them or law lock them all, but they ask una help we. So that we will identify them. Because now una then can come after. Now una then can come for can destroy. No stay in silence when somebody they abuse you sexually, especially when you do not want that person to touch you. Don't stay in silence. And if you see your friend, something change about your friend, that friend they get confidence in telling you, say, I have been raped. Please, that means say they tell you, say, help me. Maybe in not able for go talk am, in the afraid for go talk am. But if you don't confide in you, go to the head of your school and tell them, say, my sister don't tell me, say, this man don't rape her. Now let the school not take action. But I know say every school knows say it is now a mandate that we have to chase rapists out of this country. So then treating the Mother Bio rights specifically for just Tenuna. Now me self rights to in the Mother Bio, but put another part. For let it understand the importance of the sanitary pad. They say menstruation is not a choice. My girls need free sanitary pads. For me, when a girl sees a menstruation, it's not a choice. When a boy uses condoms, it's a choice because now they want to have sex. But menstruation for girls is part of our body. Me that stands here, I see my menstruation even now. And every time, I'm looking forward to it. Because whenever I see my menstruation, I scream and say, hello, yes, I am not pregnant. Because pregnancy should come when you are ready. Accidental pregnancy, no, we should say no to that now. So this is for the minister, this is for His Excellency, so that they know tomorrow if the First Lady is not able to provide sanitary pads for the girls of this country, they should. Because the girls need it and it is very important. This is our makeup. This now with lipstick, this now with eyeshadows, because we can't do without it. Now I don't know how many of you know how to use proper sanitary pads. And no shame, because some people that use pieces. Me say why they small before. I did not use pieces. Because now that they have been seen, I have been said. But then tell me, yeah, I'm laughing. Come on, you not believe me? Yeah, I don't use pieces. But then tell them they will use pieces as you begin for see your period before you sit down in a classroom, you don't dirty uniform all. Also you hold it close so you walk up or run come on. And we not because people that then will not teach them the importance of women seeing their menstruation. Even yourself, if you see you come to not see in menstruation by uniform, instead of you help them, now laugh if you laugh at. So you don't laugh at somebody. Not laugh person where they see menstruation because not of crime. Not laugh at. Now support you for support her because at that time now support you need. Not laugh at all. And they beg you. When you see somebody, now I make now. Because I don't want safe, let them begin to laugh anymore. 3 days before you know, say you foresee your menstruation, always, even forget about day. always make sure you get 2 or 3 of these inside your school bag. So that any side where you day, where menstruation meeting, you are ready. This one they don't really always have this. Now this, you know, you see how it's sealed, as I been say? Yes. Totally, right? I not give pussy anything way open no. So if somebody go create something, can make him, it just put me a mother be your face stay. I beg. Tell her say the one where the first lady they give me, not to say it. Now I put this picture here because I want to let una know say no amount of time, no day. You know they talk say I don't old. I don't old, so I know they go school. This now where I get my second degree. And I've been on a day in the late 30s where I still say, you know what, I still want to go back to school. I still want to learn. And I go back and go and do journalism. And this is before I don't already get my degree in performing art and become an actress. Even with that, I not feel say it's not enough. I say no, I'm going to go and do journalism. I spent 3 years again. And then, so I just want to inspire una. For no sake, education is so important. You know, get time limits for say that this and the term. Mother be your tape before it can be president. So, if in a classroom, they do a PhD. As recent as 2017, Mother be still in a classroom, they do a PhD. So you don't get age for say because I don't 20, I don't 30, I know for land. No. Today self you bring us something new. I the learner. And me say self was sit down and I'm so curious into everything. Anything we bring up because I don't let the person show me something. So as I know say this is something for the part of my life I the go learn I want it. Now being here, una see her, na mother be a 5 face now I put still. You know why? I put in face there for remember, for long ago they remember say this is the man that in look and give una free quality education. When somebody do good for you. When somebody do good for you, you for sabi the person. But who of una go say I see mother be on a TV, but maybe una no one they see him face to face. But then this is the closest now. Say God go make you go to see him one day. Because here you go know the person. So tomorrow when person want write history, then change the face. You go say no, the person will be giving free quality education of Sabi and him mother be not to say this. This is one of the reasons we make at the Twitter now. Because he believe in sanitary pads for our girls. Anything what they do, if mother be not believe in another they do. They therefore believe in them because when people they work as partners, they therefore believe in each other's vision. So because it is support everything that includes girls in this country and it go out of his way for make sure say the girl is safe, and I can proudly put in picture. For let the girl picking a sabi. Who that's not this man. Then the final is waiting make a always put mother be a picture near me. Now because I like her bad. Ladies, when that time come where you are ready, where you know say now I am a true woman, I can have my own husband. Where you get your husband, be proud of your husband. Make your husband become the greatest. Oh yes! Now for always show that man they say, I love you dearly. You understand? Yes. When you show man say you love him, you proud of him, you dey support him. But let's go look at the again. When I go see mother be in face, when I go don't know the reason, right? Yeah. Now follow on Sabia. Yeah. Sabi, if good for Sabi, you president. Me, I not be get that opportunity. I've been hearing me president to me, then tell me the way me to go school now, Joseph Saido, but I'm not stuck here. If you put a picture now, with couple people there, I cannot show you who Momo was, because I don't know who he was. Because I've been wished then that they have a first lady where they can bluff me with the president. So now make me now at a bluff for them, so that when you self get the opportunity for being first lady, when you get the opportunity for being first lady, when you they talk, in fact when you go to talk now, you young Vuvuzela for being louder than you. You go to talk say I know one woman, that one they bluff with him and say we sick na this country. Okay? So when you still go to bluff with him man, I go don't hold na then I cheer there they watch, I go to clap and say yes, that's my girl. Bluff with your husband. Make them proud. Help them succeed. Be there for them. Look after their needs them. That will also make you a great woman. Because when you have a stable home, your family grows and grows better. When you have a broken home, you have a broken kids. And nobody don't want them to you. So I wish you now well. Now finally, last show now on a part, yeah? You see, huh?
Yes.
Is silenti, all scienti? Yes. No sign no puno, me posi no go give na pad una say na me o. You see, where you hold her so, as you hold her, you dey open them on this side. Now you if you not open them, you know they open. So now you self the open them. Okay? Where you open them, you see your pad. This pad here, is white or is off-white? White. A white stay or a off-white? White we're not on meal. Now look at your pad. It is certified by the United Nations. And make sure say they go check it. They check the quality until they approve and say yes. It is good for those we use them before I make sure say Canada. So any part where they come out America, any part where they come out England, they're the same quality. The only difference we personalize them specifically for Una, and for Una go get them words them here at the back. Okay? Now I don't know how many of Una don't use pad before, but I will just make them easy for you. You see the paper at the back? Where you pull them so, the whole thing they come out. So now you have your pad like this. Okay? Now this is your pad, white and clean. No worry say it's small. No worry say, oh why it is tiny. You see this pad? If I take the small bottle of water, that bottle water, and they turn the whole bottle water inside this pad water, one not the drip na ground. One. And if you want for trial, where I don't take one per your pad and try them. Put 3 cups them, flop them with water, you turn them pan one by one, and see what's in the happen. And me not say nobody know they bleed one whole cup blood every day. Yeah. So, but I want you also for go try them. Yeah? So no afraid say it's too tiny. A tiny but very effective. When you wear this, you they play sport, you they play football, you go run, you go do all things. Nothing not they happen by your uniform. As long as you put them the right way. Now this is the way. For una all way they see me? Yes. When you don't pull that paper at the back, you they lay this by your pants like this. Okay? Yes. You they lay them so flat by your pants. That end you don't already wear your pants halfway. So you they lay this inside your pants. Okay? Where you don't, you see it get wings them. Now when you touch here, you see what hole, you see I no hole. Okay? When I see, yes. I no hold them, I just stick them from my finger because it gets something where like a sticker. When you lay up your pants, it hold your pants firm. Now these wings also get paper now. You pull them to paper then, you put around your pants. As you put around your pants, it hold. Once you don't hold your pants, pass where you ready for pull them, it not they come out. Okay? Yes. And then when you pull them, I beg. Not just pull a number, you go try them now, wait yourself. Yeah? Make sure say, if you get a pitch toilet, you pull them fine. You understand? Because it the full taste small, taste tiny. you go, you put them. If not to that one day, if you are kind enough to the environment, you don't hold this. You hold the back and the front, you open them. When you open them, the thing where they inside, where they hold the blood, you they able pull all. You they pull all. And then the small plastic where they on top, if you want, you can dig some side, you bury them or whatever. But it's so easy for dispose of. And you're not going to worry about go WhatsApp. Yeah? So una all sabia for user? Yes. Okay. So that's what it is, yeah? Do you beg? When they use this part, una just go to say no more. I am so happy that the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, that very handsome man, because this is so organized, because this whole the what is so organized, would they still take, because I want your register. I want the school register for now we go know exactly how many beginners there are, not for this, because this year I don't done. Now for next year. So we go know what we need for add. So I want the full what is it. So the only thing what they do, we are going to give you as it is now and count. But listen, this one they give you this year, I give you free, and yes. Next year not to free. Next year we not they buy them, but not to free. Next year, before the term, before 1 month before, we can distribute this part, and they come back to this school, and they go through your attendance list.
But you don't pass the register. So those who like to take French,
yes, ma'am. If you're not possible where they can at school up to 80%, we'll not give. Next year it has to be 85% and above. Now the only way you they get this, because the reason why we give you now for that you not use no excuse why you know they can at school. So this year we give you free. You know they put condition. But next year, if your attendance is not good, I'm sorry, we will not give to you. Yes. Now the only thing that they want from us. So if your attendance is good, then you are still getting it free. And next year, like I say, we are calling register. Without a register, you will not have it. Okay? Yes. So do you are big? Will they open them box there? We'll give you pad. And no one day go so long and show me what you say for ninja style. Where I give you pad, in fact, I get security there, they go to an app, so why I give you pad, go so fast. So that everybody will get to them pad. Okay? Yes. Thank you.
Applause to Her Excellency. Before we go to the presentation, hello? Do ladies cause noise? No. Can we be seated? Yes. Can we be seen and not heard? Please, can we sit down? Okay. Before we proceed, SS1, can we zip it? Thank you. Okay. Before we proceed, I'd like to say something. I'm so happy. I listened to the First Lady speak, and she spoke even beyond what we have been telling you. So, we are going to put you to test. We are not checking your English, so don't be afraid, eh? Don't be afraid of the kind of English you will write. Now we are checking content. So please, Child Protection Office, Counseling Office, Sister Anne with the hostel girls, please, let them put in writing over this weekend what they heard and retained from what the First Lady said. So, everybody, class by class. In fact, the First Lady said, let us say it in Creole because it was too important. Let me back and talk Creole. When you go na house, take your book. Write all what you hear the mommy say. All what you understand from what he say. You write her Monday way you can at school, counter. You submit her to Miss Belmo or Miss Luama. Hostel girls, you have 2 to write. You dey submit 1 na school year. You dey submit 1 to Sister Anna hostel. Understood?
Yes, sister.
No afraid about the English. Tell me what you understand. Don't spy, no spy paper. Please, no spy paper. No what you sister. No 2 people should have the same English. Write what you understand. You own English, you own Creole. Writer. You understand me?
Yes, sister.
Okay, I'm talking SS3 to SS1. No exemption. No exemption. In fact, this is going to be some percentage of your exam. Then one day, okay, be concession. Would you look inside that thing, they will see what you understand. But wait till the First Lady left Freetown. I tell you. If you understand, a concession can happen. No, otherwise, no concession. So, take note of, not say you know be here, I talk and pa Creole, not to English. Say sister speak pa we, na Creole I don't talk. Who that don't understand, come back to me and they explain to you. Or you go to Miss Camara, or you find one teacher and see Boku teachers now. Let them explain to you. You for writer, not to English I want see. Now wait till you understand I want see, not to the English. So English teacher, no mark English, oh, mark what they say. You don't understand me? Because what you talk is so important, pass on to what you teach you now. Because when you understand what you don't tell you, this one year they go before, salon they go before. But if you don't understand them, we go the mark time no more. We they are soldier then they don't know how for mark time. We go the make like they make na line. So do ya? You now understand me, eh? Yes. Okay, back to English now. I don't remove the Creole cap. Back to English. In this our program, we had something to do with registers, calling of the register, because they were going to give you according to register. But the First Lady has given us concession, eh? She has given us a waiver. No more calling of register. What they are going to do is that they are going to give you line by line. Remember, they say in Creole, hence na God the shape, all man yes. Hence na Fatima behold the shape. No push. No boss, nothing. Let everybody just be where you are. Excuse me. Everybody be where you are. Hello? Hi. Everybody be where you are. You will come out on a line. And it's on this side. And she is going to give you. Yeah, we are taking them. Teachers, please, you are going to help us organize. Everybody is going to get. The time is not yet right. Because the senior prefect is going to come and give a vote of thanks. At the end of her speech, the SS2s and SS3s, SS1s, please don't sing, don't spoil the school song for us. Eh? You don't know the second verse as yet, we haven't taught you. So, the SS2s and 3s will sing the second verse of the school song with all the Rosarians here present. We will sing the second verse of the school song, and after that, the First Lady herself will give you the part. As they give you, you take your own. You know the school gate, eh? Yes. Just march towards the school gate and you go home and tell your parents the good news. Okay? Then, after that, the First Lady, Her Excellency, you see, this mommy here, he like work. Even when we are talking about her, she's organizing behind. Your Excellency, at the end of this process, you will go and sign the logbook. Okay. Because you cannot enter this great school, a great woman that you are, you go without signing our logbook. So do you all the one there, they hold your foot, they hold until we reach the office, you sign the logbook. Thank you very much. So we call on Favor Koroma, the senior prefect, to come and give a vote of thanks. And at the end of our vote of thanks, we shall stand up and sing the school song verse 2. Only SS2 and 3 Okay, Favor, here you go.
Shall we have it quiet?
On behalf of the principal and the vice, followed by two staffs, my colleague students, I would like to say a very big thank you to Her Excellency, Madam Fatima Jabbe. We thank you for the great opportunity you have been to our school. We are lucky to have this sanitary part. What the principal asked for our request to help us build our pavilion. I hope that you will help us to build this great pavilion. We thank you for being here. We didn't choose this school because we have made you a Rosary, but we choose it because God has marked this day that you will be here. Hear our lives. We have saved our lives from the consequences and the causes of premarital sex. The causes of premarital sex, sex about poverty. Now no one of us can say that it's because of poverty they have got sick. We have a part. So ladies, I hope all of us heard what Her Excellency said. Let us stop the because it's influences us to have sex. And let us don't put premarital sex. I hope home science students, you know the definition of premarital sex. Involving oneself into sexual act or intercourse before marriage. So let us treat it. And we know the consequences of it. If you have premarital sex, you are going to drop out of school. With premarital sex, you are going to have HIV and others. So please, let's stand firm by Her Excellency to stop premarital sex and show out the rapists. Thank you. God bless you.
The First Lady is recognized. Recognized by Her Excellency Fatima Jabbe. Wake up one by one. Order.
What's one? That place. We grab church from Pilekam. Hey, what the fuck? Love.
You sit down.
So push. Everybody they get, they know. Not to push. Not to push. Not to push, oh, not to push. Small. Hey.
Push me so. Come here.
Hey, now stop for push.
Come up. Stand up. Go straight over there. Stand up. Go up. Follow that line. Go up. Hey, join this line. Go up.
No push.
Go up. Follow that line. Hurry up.
Wait.
Come here. Go up.
Hey.
Follow that line. Follow there.
Try for the line. No, wait.
Go back. Go back there. You don't push. They want to come here. Female teachers, come forward. Female teachers.
No se passe la calle. Morning. Big brother. How's the morning, princess? So let them go behind.
Vamos. Let her take the seat. So we able to snap. I don't snap enough too. I don't take her, don't worry.
They're going to stop us.
Okay.
I don't know who's
So don't fake. New picture. I don't think one will get from the guy anything for her. I don't think one will get it. Wake up.
One shot.
Hey, boss.
Now, you want to join her too? Yeah, you can join her.
All my way here, let me go there.
Please come in there.
So she will come out and stand up at a point where the SS2 is. They will take a photograph. She will come to the point of SS2. They will take a photograph. Then over to SS1 and then she moves out. Please, you know we have to give her respect, eh? So please, do you know for no panel? Okay. No, she's going to go by the staircase. Can somebody lead her? Teachers, please.
John.
Yes.
Sit down, everybody down.
So please,
Can we go backward, please?
Please, please. Respect yourselves, ladies. Just be where you are. Sit down and everybody will see. If you are standing up, then you are blocking others. Please sit down. Remember, one of you sit down and she will stand in your midst. Please.
Sit down. It's just someone I don't want to talk.
Let me phone, sister Anne. Where the phone? Mr. Man,
You have been privileged to sit by the first lady. It's a big opportunity. Better be grateful for this.
But
Stay where you are. Raise their pants. They should raise their pants.
SS1s.
Hey, sit down. Hey, you go back. Go back.
Okay, hold your back. Please don't fall on her.
They don't come by. They don't come by. Let them put it down.
Put it down.
That is cool. Go.
Hey, we have done good. Yes, Lami and the Mami so